Valtopia. Hey, honey. I'm Val Cripps, and you have just tuned into the live stream that's going to change your day and your life, honey. Welcome to my energy stream. And you know what? Today's live stream is for you when you're a very highly sensitive, highly aware, successful entrepreneur who's integrating your awareness into your business. And that's what we're going to talk about today. And this isn't light, fluffy stuff. This is deep and powerful knowledge that can change your day and change the way you interface with yourself and your business so you can make more money, honey, and have more love and enjoy your life. This is what I do with my clients. My clients are 7-timing and plus their return on their investment because they're already boss bitches. They've already done the work, and there's something happening. You come to me when you're ready to integrate all that you've already set up and done that's in sort of a lag right now. It's tricky for you to understand why you need to come into me because the stuff that we clear and regenerate is hidden. And you don't. Most of my clients are like, I did not know that was affecting my bottom line. I did not know that was doing something. Hey, Keisha. So this is what today's stream is about. Doing this thing will let you know what your hidden shit is that's affecting your bottom line. Keisha is one of my clients. I'm going to have other clients on here. The thing is these hidden and subtle cues from your body and your own awareness are vital to you knowing what's happening in your life, in your own desires, in your own alignment, and what's happening with your money, honey. This is what it's about. All right, so let me share this. And I don't usually come on at this time, so Keisha, we'll see who comes on today, right? Let me see if we can get some more crew on here. So, and what I want to do is get more crew on here and do a reading for whoever is live with me. If you love this and you're watching the playback and you're like, oh, I would like to experience and connect with you, Val. My business would totally benefit from opening my relationship up to myself, trusting myself more deeply, feeling more connected to my intuition and inspiration, and trusting the decisions I make. That's what saves time, and that's what we're going to talk about. And if that's you, I want you to say hello. All right, so let me pull up the thing. Say hello, who's here? Say hello. All right, let's pull up the video. And so what's really interesting with my clients is that they are doing well, and they do know about self-help and improvement. Hey, Paul, how are you? And they've done a lot of work. And so that's where it gets tricky because they have a lot of tools. They actually teach people, a lot of them teach people how to help themselves. And so there's this feeling of, well, I already know all of these tools. I already have the wisdom. And when we get into this work, what happens is it's almost like blinders get taken off. And there's a fog that colors your awareness about what you're able to do for yourself and what, you know, areas in your life that you've been tolerating or accepting. And we'll talk about why we accept these less than amazing standards and boundaries for ourselves. But that happens, and then when you take off the blinders and clear the energy that's been creating the fog, it's like, I can't believe I was letting myself do that, right? So that's one of the things that happens. Let me share this and say hello if you're here. We're doing readings today, so feel free to share the live stream. Let's get some crew on here and get an interactive experience happening. Let me put me as Val Cripps and start a watch party to my page. And if you have been watching about the glow up, there's one spot left. So you got to go apply. I have a couple applications in that I've been looking at, and I'm waiting on some response. And so you still have a chance. They have not signed a contract and booked in yet, so you still have a chance. Okay, honey. All right, let me see. Apply on Valtopia.com. All right, we're starting the watch party in my page. And we'll also, there we go. Ooh, I can see my little, hello everybody, welcome. Say hello. Let me straighten out my, So we're doing readings today. We're going to do business readings. And what I want to talk to you about today, I want to really describe the profile of who I'm talking to, because this is what's essential. Hi, Linda. And I really want you to listen. If you are someone who helps others and you have a thriving business helping others and you're a leader and you've been through a lot and you're feeling like a lull or kind of like, well, I don't know why I can't shift this. I know how to shift this. This is what I teach my people. I want you to pay attention today. And I want you to listen to what I have to say, because this could really change your bottom line. And it's not going to be what you think. It's not going to be what you think. And whoever's going to watch this today is going to come across me in your feed, and you're going to go, who are you and how did you show up in my feed and you're talking to me? That's what's going to happen today. This is my intention. And the reason this is my intention is because this information is so valuable to those of you who it's meant for. It's life-changing. So I want to talk about... You're a business owner, you help others, you're steeped in self-help and self-awareness. Perhaps you're even a spiritual guide, or you tapped into your intuition to help others, but you're learning to do that. You're learning to bring that into your business. And you've gotten to a certain level of success in your business by really pushing. And most of us do that when we start out, right? We got to get out of one paradigm into another. So maybe we're working a side hustle while we build our side hustle. All this stuff happens. We burn out our body. We get caught up in the excitement of growing the business and having the wins, and we feel that success and connection to ourselves, and we think nobody can ever take this away from us. And then we settle into sort of a comfort zone in our new, hi Diane, in our new paradigm that we've created, and we start to feel the same apathy and disconnect from ourselves that we felt before we got into where we are now. We start to experience a sense of disconnection from ourselves, and we don't know why. Because we've learned these tools and we've grown. Why is this happening? Here's the thing. For my clients to whom this is happening, there's a much deeper level of awareness that needs to happen. Hi, Kate. There's a much deeper level of awareness to one's own body, one's emotions, your energy, and how you're connected into the earth, and how your auric field and your energy fields are, and how you're receiving your information. All this stuff is really practical and simple to know and learn. What's difficult is shifting your own perceptions about how much or how little you're allowed to be aware of yourself, and how powerful that awareness impacts how much power. Nicole got the job. Woohoo! Yes, tell us about it. Tell us about it. And what did you do to shift your energy and call in that new job? I'm proud of you. So here you are. You've learned all this stuff. You've moved beyond your past life. You're in a new paradigm. You're teaching others because it's miraculous that you made it. And you're experiencing this sense of disconnection from who you were. Like that fire and passion inside of you somehow is getting tamped down for some reason in your new paradigm, and you're like, what the fuck, I'm the genius, I know this stuff, I teach other people, why is this happening to me? The reason this happens to those of you that have transcended some level and broken through is because there's an even deeper level to break through, and there's a memory of that struggle. You may even still be trying to push through and do a whole bunch of stuff and not letting yourself catch up with yourself. That's what I found, with my clients. It's this sense of, I've already set it all up, and it took me so much effort in doing to get here. If I stop the doing and the effort, I'm going to lose everything that I created. And that is a belief system that is keeping you in the doing and keeping your body from being able to rest and regenerate and come into the state of overflow that will come when you really do the deep work of awareness of what you feel in your body and how it is signaling to you where you have contrast for review. Shows you what you desire deeply and where you can shape your relationships and your intentions to support and back the truth of you. Are you feeling? Client just paid in full. Yay! Rayanne is well, you get to share whatever you want to share, but yay! Everybody's giving me good news on today's stream. I love it. Fuck yeah. This is what I want to say. We get into these states of being where we feel the past struggle and disconnect from ourselves, and we begin to think that it's real and that that's what's going to happen to us. So if you identify with this, if you've been in this place and pulled yourself up out of it, and you're beginning to sense that it's coming over you again like a blanket or a fog, and you're like, I'm ready to clear this fog. I am ready to release this attachment to the same old story that I've overcome so many times. Why is this affecting my relationships and my life now still? It's because deep in your DNA is a story of maybe martyrdom or poverty, vows of poverty. There's all kinds of ways that we are subconsciously aligned to programs, beliefs, and perceptions that we actually don't want to be aligned to, and that are creating real timelines for us that we don't desire. You get to choose to opt out and collapse those timelines by choosing to be deeply aware of your own desires, your own contrasts, your own body, and how all of that's registering. Someone is having acute pain right here. Whose chest is popping off? Ryan, I'm so excited! Woo! See? The energy shifts when you do. That's the thing. So many of you come to me and you're like, I know I want to work with you, and it's going to happen sometime soon. And I'm like, no, don't. That's not how it is. And it doesn't really happen anymore because I've shifted my the way I speak to you so that you know exactly what's up. And here's what's up. I'm offering these powerful one-to-one programs. I have one spot left. I really do have one spot left. This isn't a trick scarcity. This is called I only work with 3 at a time right now, and I have 2 spots filled, and I have 1 spot left for you to work one-to-one with me. When you fill out the application, you want to go through and answer all the questions. I'm going to go through and look deeply at each application and review it, and when you decide that this is absolutely what is going to shift your energy, change your mind, and help you transcend loops and lags that you've been experiencing for quite some time, and you're losing money because you're not going to that next level, it's time to decide you're not going to have that anymore, and you are going to shift into this next gear. And this isn't just about shifting into the next gear. This is about teaching you how to up-level yourself and your business all the time going forward, because those of you that book in with me have an up-level issue. And when you're investing in all these other coaches and guides that don't understand your sort of trauma-based response to your growth, you're just going to keep looping. You're not going to actually go in deep to the places inside of you that are crying out to be noticed, witnessed, and brought into the fold. We are doing a beautiful, isn't it powerful? Let's see. Rayanne says, I literally was able to manifest yesterday. Val is no joke. Rayanne, are you able to go live with me on this live stream? Are you willing? Do you want to? I sort of put you on the spot. So if you want to, you can. We can go live another time if that's easier. But I would love to bring you on the... Oh, I don't know if we can do it on the video anymore. I know they keep changing Facebook, and now you can't do it on your phone. Oh, wait. Let's see. No, that's not doing it. Well, another time. Okay, so Rayanne signed up yesterday, and she did not feel like she was ready to invest, but she wanted it, and everything is shifting because she decided within hours. You've had a client pay in full and another client pay early. Is that correct? I'm telling you guys, the intention of the glow up is that as soon as you invest, not only are you freaked out because you think you can't afford it and you think you have to make the money first, and the whole idea of this experience is for you to decide you're making the money when you invest. This experience is designed for you to feel that level of control, and not the kind of control where you're so busy doing shit that you feel powerless because it's all outside of you. This is about control by tuning inward and knowing deeply your deepest desires that are aligned to your soul, and asking and intending and letting that happen, and taking the inspired action from that place, not from the place of fear and waiting for things to happen and that it's all outside of you. This is all an inner game, right? You feel me? Rayanne says yes. Oh, I doubt you look like a hot mess. You're gorgeous. And I can't wait to do your portrait. It's going to blow everyone's mind. My God, you're going to be activating people left and right. Yay, Rayanne. I know. I can't wait to add you and to celebrate. They messaged you and said, I want to pay my remaining invoice, and she just signed up. Her next invoice is not due until next month. I've invested before and you are the real deal. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love this so much because I've invested thousands of dollars myself and not gotten a financial return. I'm not going to say I didn't get a return on my investment. I love the women I've invested in. I loved supporting their communities and their vision, and my vision and everything that I was working towards came in. But a lot of times the money didn't come in as a return on my investment, precisely because of exactly what I work with you guys about. I have fucked up money story. So I can help other people make millions of dollars, but I'm over here not making the money. And most of you guys that come to me are just like me. You're incredibly gifted. You have magical gifts. And the reason we're on lockdown until we own it is because we're powerful. Can you imagine if we were all over the place and insecure and hadn't taken our leadership and we were gifted this gift? No, you got to get into alignment with your gift and your responsibility and your leadership. I know we haven't even, this is the fastest return and we haven't even started yet, right? We haven't even started yet. We have though. When does the experience start, Rayanne and Keisha? When you get on the phone call with me. Because when you say yes to the application and yes to the phone call with me, you aren't getting on the phone call with me to tell me why you're going to book in a month. You're booking in that day on the phone. And that might sound intense, but that's where the transformation begins. And as soon as you pay, stuff happens. Right? For Rayanne, she had a client pay early and pay in full. And she was not in a state of full faith yesterday, were you? You were, though. Your highest self was guiding you, and your ego was tripping. And the decision was the start, absolutely. Danielle says, this is great timing. I'm looking to up my business plans, not confident as I like to be. Love your vibes. Okay, Danielle, would you like, I would love to tune in with you. And let's see where you're not feeling confident energetically. And if you're loving this and you're ready to invest the $5K for the 6-week glow up, then you can fill out the application on Valtopia.com. And like I said, I had 2 other people submit yesterday, but I'm waiting to hear back from them. So you still have a chance. Keisha says, I love it. The experience starts when you decide. You've tried it though. What did you try, Keisha? What did you try? I forgot what I said. This is so exciting. I love this. I love this. I love this so hard. And I love this so hard because I had this experience of investing $5,000 a couple years ago, and then a week later booking my first $5,000 client. And that was exhilarating. But it took me a long time to keep booking those in because it was so far beyond. I was used to working in a cubicle for an hourly wage, and the one year I made $100,000 nearly fucking killed me because I worked so many hours. I know the story that it takes like practical death of your body to make the kind of money we desire to make, where 100,000 isn't even that much. I live in LA. You can't even, the rates for homes and rents are ridiculous, right? So money is relative. And the thing is, when you've made money in a way that's been painful to your body and life, your mind won't let that shit go and will keep trying to protect you from growing. And the work that we're doing is to change that story forever so that you can be the powerful leader that you are and to activate the people you're meant to. Rayanne says, yeah, 100K in LA is just getting by. Yep. Yeah, Rayanne says, do it. I was so doubtful and fearful. You were, right? You transformed. I spent about an hour and a half with you on the video, and from the time we started to the time we got off the phone, you were completely different. Danielle says that's fine. Okay. Keisha says, I tried to say, okay, I'm signing up in a month. I know. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, when you get that, I've added that on the application so that you know the investment level, and that when you get on the phone with me, we are booking in on the call that day. So that saves everybody time, just real clear. So, okay, so I'm going to tune in with Danielle. I know that I already started feeling, so do I have permission, Danielle, to tune into your higher self and higher guides to bring through whatever understanding we want about your business and your relation to your intentions you have around your business right now? And as I begin to tune in, let me know when you feel me tuning in. And please share this or like my business page or go fill out the application if you're truly curious as a thank you, and I will get started. It's so hard for us to understand if you haven't been through this type of breakthrough, where you decide you want something and the money is irrelevant. The money is irrelevant because on the outcome you desire is higher than your notion of what the investment costs or what it took for you to get the down payment to do the experience, because the experience itself is going to provide you with such a life transformational outcome that you like. I don't even recognize you, Keisha. You're not the same woman that I met when you first came to me. You're completely you. I recognize your soul, but your human being is much more in alignment with your soul, you. There's much more cohesion in your frequency and who you are and be. Okay, so I'm gonna tune in with Danielle. Thank you. Now I'm starting to feel some third eye, so let me know when you feel me tuning in, Danielle. Ooh, we got a card that came flying out. Danielle, I feel, I got a quick message right away, and let me know if this resonates, and let me know if you feel me tuning in. Keisha's like, I know. I can't wait to have Rayanne celebrate. We got more crew. We got to book one more in today or tomorrow, and we'll have a full new mastermind going, ladies. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to keep growing the crew to where we do have like a nice, I don't know, 8-person Valtopia mastermind at the highest level. You ready, Keisha? And Rayanne? Okay, so what I feel for you, Danielle, and let me know if you feel me too, and I know I asked a couple times. I felt a lot of energy in here. And this energy in here always signifies to me some level of attachment to guilt, fear, and obligation. I call it the fog. And we're all tied into energy where we feel the need to please others or the need to follow the rules or constructs. And for you, the message that came through for me was a little bit of holding on to convention or staying closer to what you believe you can do versus what you might be inspired to do. You feel me? Okay. So for me, what it feels like is you actually did tune into my live stream perfectly today. And the solution for you is about releasing some of these conventions and ideas and attachments you have to other people's beliefs and opinions, and doing the work of tuning into your own inspiration. And then you'll find that challenges will be resolved in your favor. She says, yes, so true. And the next card that came up is the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra, our lower roots, what I find so much with my clients is that they're not quite in their body. And at the top of the video, I was describing who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to highly aware, highly sensitive business entrepreneurs who are experiencing an income lag, and they're experiencing an income lag or a type of depression or anxiety or a detachment from themselves. And the reason you're experiencing a detachment is because we need to realign and rearrange the energy in a way that feels good, that allows you to process your emotions more deeply. And there's something right now that is allowing that feeling of detachedness. It's true, you're detached from your own ideas and you're still plugged in outside of yourself, and that is causing you to spend a lot of energy focused on outside influences, and you're neglecting your own, and it's causing a leak in your energy, and it's affecting your bottom line, honey. That's what's going on. Do you feel that? Yeah, you're not in your body. You're not in your body. And when we're not in our body and we're not grounded into the earth, which is one of the main things that happens with my work, and if Keisha's still on here or any of my clients are on here, can explain the feeling of being so grounded and connected like you've never felt before. This is part of what the activation is. I'm deeply blessed with a clairsentience that allows me to guide you to feel your deepest rooted connection and your highest cosmic connection in your heart. And when all that opens up, it blasts away all the fucked up attachments and all the misaligned energy and allows a stream of inspiration to flow through you energetically. And that's why you begin to manifest what you desire. That's why weird shit happens, like Rayanne, like clients paying in full after she invested. Rayanne says, in meditation yesterday, for the first time, I saw my chakras looping every which way around my body. That's the other thing that happens. People see their chakras. They're like, oh my God, I saw my eye. And I'm like, that's fucking cool. I've never seen my eye. But my clients, most of all my clients have. So you don't want to be floating out of your body. Your whole body was tingling. I love that. And you know what Rayanne said also is that you dreamt about lightning last night. And I am the lightning. Now, it's not easy for me to say I am the lightning. It feels kind of like crazy town. But I had an activation a few years ago. And in the activation, I got into my body and really got to know my lower chakras. And it was with Isis. And the guide said to me at the end, you're going to see some signs. I saw a beetle that looked like a scarab. I saw deer, baby deer. I saw hummingbirds, baby hummingbirds. And then on the lake that night, there was no rain and lightning struck. And I was like, oh, whoa, my whole body's tingling right now. And I've had other experiences where I've said lightning is strike, or the lightning will strike, and lightning is actually struck. And whenever I close my eyes and do really big, deep ceremonies with my clients, I see lightning and I see the alchemy of your energy changing when I close my eyes. It's very powerful. Lightning every which way. Yes. And after one of my big ceremonies, I'll never forget it. This was about a year ago, maybe. Maybe it was in the fall. Rayanne, do you remember that lightning storm we had recently in LA? Like, there's never lightning in LA. And it was like 2 hours of lightning. 2 hours of lightning. And that was after a big ceremony that I did. And I was over at a friend of mine, and we were just like, the whole sky was just filled with lightning. All right. So Danielle says, I have to take a bit more risks with your ideas. Yes, you do. How do I keep grounded to blast myself out without floating? Okay. So would you like to experience what it feels like to feel super grounded? And who else that's watching would like to feel grounded? As a thank you, please share the live stream and invite others to join us in this live stream today. And you guys, I have one spot left. Yes, okay, let's do some grounding. And I'm feeling your solar plexus chakra. That has to do with boundaries, what I'm feeling right here, Danielle. And so, you know, we have a combination of not being grounded in your body. It's like you're not taking up your space. Does that make sense, Danielle? Are you a people pleaser? And a little bit of perfectionist? Are you highly aware? Are you a Valtopian? Hi, Constantina. Constantina's ready for some grounding. All right. Oh, look at this. I love that this is the card that came up. I was sure that the lightning card was going to come up. But we got the DNA card because what we're doing here when we connect is activating the DNA. And look at this. We got the grounding card as we're doing grounding. Of course. I love magic and alignment and synergy and being in the presence of the divine energy always. Of course. Okay, Keisha, and after I get off the live stream, I'll tune in. I'm going to tune in with you at the beach and do a full spread for you. I love it. Okay, so let us tune in, and everybody that would like to receive, know, and feel themselves super grounded right now, put your hand up on the comments and say, I'd love to feel grounded. Obviously, this is during the live stream, but you can watch the replay and feel grounded too. And actually, I'm going to stand so that my feet are on the ground. And we're going to do this together. So let me see your comments. Who's going to ground with me? And then Danielle, I want to know how, and then we're going to pull a question card for you. And if this resonates for you, I mean, your reading is, you're looking like exactly the kind of person that would benefit from my Glow Up program. Okay, who's ready for grounding? Who's ready? Say, I want grounding. And then let's go. All right, so I'm going to get started. If you want to be included in this energy, just say, I want to be included, and then let yourself feel it. So put your feet on the ground and feel the energy. I want you to really it's a subtle feeling of tingling running in your feet. Feel the energy running in your feet. As you feel yourself connecting into that energy running in your feet, I want you to take a big deep breath into your nose. And any energy that's tight in your chest, I want you to feel that energy flowing down and down into the ground. And I want you to feel the energy running at your feet and feel yourself super connected deep into the ground. Hey, Joanne, are you feeling that, Danielle? Are you feeling the grounding? Constantina? Rayanne, is everybody feeling the grounding? And you can feel this on the playback too. Danielle says yes. Okay. So once you're grounded deep into the earth and you feel that rooted connection, now you want to, I feel your heart chakra. I want you to tune into your heart chakra. You may not feel your heart chakra totally right now because you have so much energy, a panel of fog on your chest. Do you feel all that tightness and stuff going on in your chest, Danielle? Yay, Keisha's back. What happened? Did you cancel your call? Danielle says, I feel like my feet are being pulled into the ground. Yes, that's the grounding, right? Just because I set the intention to ground with you. Who else feels the feet being pulled into the ground? That's all you guys need to do anytime during the day to feel in your body and to change the course of your day. This can change everything for you, okay? So, and Constantina feels it, right? Okay, so when you feel that that on your chest, I want you to imagine that lifting off. Now, we can just release the energy and feel better right now. But as my clients know, when you do this work with me day to day and you have the deep dive session like you get in the glow up, you unpack like centuries of stuff that's been guiding you. You know, with one of my clients, you feel more positive, right? Isn't it amazing how much awareness, if we're walking around with these heavy layers over ourselves and we're not doing the work to tune into our subtle awarenesses of our energy body, of our emotion, of our, how do we feel here? How do we feel here? Well, how do we feel here? How do we feel here? How do we feel here? If we don't pay attention to that, we are blocking ourselves. And then we walk around thinking we have blocks. Guess who's blocking you? You're blocking yourself. And guess what? For those of you who come to sign up with me, you can't clear it by yourself. You can, but it would take a long time. And the reason is because your ego mind keeps pulling you back into the familiar, and the trauma or whatever you've been through is so great that part of you is like, I'm not going back in there. And unknowingly, you keep stopping yourself from being in tune and aware with yourself and what you can and can't shift for yourself. Isn't this powerful? Isn't this powerful? So this is just a little taster. Can you imagine how much this affects your whole day, your relationships with yourself and others, and how you're calling in your business or not, right? It's huge. It's huge. Danielle says, I feel at the moment I'm in a transitional period. I feel you. Yeah, and I love transitions. Transitions, I love growth and expansion, and that's where I support my clients, not only to ignite change and move into a transition, but then also to keep growing into the transition and embody the next level and move into the next level from there. And that's why I'm offering the programs that I do this year. You can take the 6-week glow up and begin your experience of clearing all of these ancestral patterns, integrating your inner child, adopting new standards and beliefs that resonate much more powerfully and are much more aligned to this clarity you will experience after the cleansing and the regeneration and activation of your DNA. And then we move into some serious goals and keep doing that through the whole 6 weeks and feeling where you have leaks, where do you fall apart, where do you collapse when good shit happens to you? Because that's who's coming to me. You have a PTSD for good times. You think literally, unconsciously, you think you're gonna die when you get better. And your body keeps trying to tell you that and convince you of that. But you don't even know what's happening. All you're experiencing is a little bit of irritation because your income plateau is up your butt. You just think it's something surface because you've already done a bunch of deep work. You can't believe there's more to do. Guess what? There's more to do. And it's a beautiful, powerful shift that will change so much. And once you go through the glow up, Then we move into the overflow, which is about feeling that just solid connection to bliss, to self, to creation from self and divine, to settling deeply into the body and allowing the mystery of the universe to guide you. Working and doing less, way less, and being more in your leadership, in your expertise, and allowing that to guide your experience. And finally embodying everything that you've already created. And you have to catch up with yourself. Most of my clients simply need to catch up with themselves. They've done the work. They're just, parts of themselves are still caught in the past, and they're cock-blocking your integration and embodiment of the now, right? So, all right. Thank you everyone for joining me. This has been such a powerful. Is there anyone else? And Danielle, let me know how this shift registered for you, and if you're thinking about joining the Glow Up. And is there anyone else that's on the stream that has a business, that's highly aware, that's totally resonating with what I'm saying, and would love a quick little tune in right now on the live stream, and that we'll share the live stream, and then we'll go from there. Let me know. If not, we'll go ahead and I'll get back in with my clients and looking at all the applications that are coming in to my Gmail. And I really am intent on booking the last client in this weekend so that we have a crew of glow ups moving into overflow and a fresh batch starting on the other side. And the glow up will be 8K next time it runs. This is the last time you'll be able to get it for 5K. The link to sign up is on Valtopia.com. Let me just write it in the comments here. And there's an application with 10 questions, and those should really give you an idea of what we're doing in the program. I've posted a ton. If you want a more detailed outline of what happens during the 6 weeks, I'm happy to, I've written that all up. And this is my second glow up booked, and both clients have experienced unexpected cash paid in full, clients paying early, cash paid in full early, totally unexpected funds. As soon as they decide I'm having this no matter what, they don't have the money when they start, but they ask friends, they ask family, they figure it out because they know on the other side the return on the investment. Keisha's 7 times her investment in 3 days. 3 days. And Rayanne is already having incredible results. So this experience is designed for you to have cash infusions and see where in your body you're going to lose your shit when we're going to work on it together. So know that you will have a quantum leap, and then we're going to learn how to modify and modulate and calibrate your energy so that you know how to deal with the quantum leap. Big deal. Isn't that worth everything? How do I get to be in such a state of decisive clarity for myself that I know how to call in cash infusions on repeat and not lose my shit over it and move forward in my life? Oh, I love my gifts and my job. I love it. All right, Danielle, I'm trying to find the live stream here so I can put the comment for you, put the link. I'm going to put it in the comments. I'm going to put Valtopia.com. If you go to Valtopia.com, at the very top of the page, you will find an application. And then I'm also going to put the link for the application so that in case that isn't clear. Somebody said to me yesterday, I couldn't find it. And I'm like, it's at the top of the page. But here, I'm going to send it to you. Okay? I'm so excited to see who gets the last spot, and I can't wait to hear what happens to the last person and what's going to keep happening to Rayanne as she further embodies into the glow up. If you too are ready to sign up, go on Valtopia.com. I put the link in the comments. And if you love this live stream and want to know more, turn on your notifications. I show up almost every day. I'm getting ready to go into a weekend with my kids, so I probably won't show up this weekend. But I will be live tomorrow and Friday. And I have so much good stuff coming for you guys. You just don't even know. And if you're not ready to invest at the $5,000 level, but you love my voice and frequencies, and you know that listening to my activations would change your life, I have an offering for Celebrate, and it's not on my webpage, and it's $88 a month to receive the monthly drop, and you get it through your email. If you would like to receive, I love this month's drop. Let me see if I can play a little snippet for you so you can hear what it is. And I love it so hard. And I've dropped one every month since September, and they're getting more and more complex. And I actually have a beautiful professional sound designer who is my friend helping me with them. So let me just play a little snippet. Okay, I have two music going. All right, here we go. Let me put this back. All right, I'm gonna go out on this note. Go check out Valtopia.com and own your frequency, supernova. There is nobody like you. This is the drop. Oh, let me pull a question card. Commit to yourself. Own your frequency. See you next time.